Let's get ready to go racing.
This is going to be the Pro Moto, Moto 1 of a 2-moto format. There's a lot of stacked riders here. This is going to be a good race, Gary.
Yeah, they went to a 2-moto format for the pros this year.
And jumping out to a quick lead, it's that shrinky-dink guy. It looks like Ray Hensley.
Yeah, it looks like Bob engineered him at Amgen.
And Bob Langin's running in second. Looks like Justin Acker. Whoa, it looks like Lance Schmill's moved into the third, but the Hensley kid, he's a little guy on a mini bike. He's out in front.
Keep your eye on what happens next.
Whoa, Langin looks like hey, this is getting some contact down here in the parking lot turn. What happened there? Langin bobbled a little bit, let a couple guys by, and then he knocked Jimmy Lewis right out of contention. Lewis is way back.
Thank God Bob's got that little red light on the back so we can see where he is.
Well, Gary, that actually wasn't Bob, that was me, and I think that was like a parking light or something for those guys. And Ray Hensley, the small soldier, making some pretty big waves for his first appearance here at Langtown. He's out in front, pulling away from the big guy, Lance Schmill, and it looks like Michael Young is going to make his way into the third position. Not too bad for a Mighty Mite there. He's looking like he's stretching his lead out. It looks like Lance Schmill has got some room, breathing room. You've got in third place, it looks like Justin Acker holding up Michael Young, and Bob Langin and Jimmy Lewis, the two pre-race favorites, are in the back of the pack.
Now Lance Schmill's on a full factory deal. Brown Brothers Racing prepped his bike, brought it out to the track for him.
And this would be Schmill's first race. They've been asking him to come for quite a long time, but this is his first time at Langtown. He's kind of like regretting he doesn't have a whole lot of track experience.
Yeah, watch him. He's a little tight just yet, but he's going to get the hang of this right quick.
But what about that little guy? We're talking genetically engineered mutant midget Ray Hensley out in front leading the pack of super fast Langtown locals.
Didn't I see him on stage at the Kid Rock show?
I'm not really sure, but let me tell you, he's only 100 pounds riding that 9-horsepower bike. He's got a big advantage on all the regular guys.
Yeah, let's talk about Mike Young out there on a Ray Groom-prepared Spike racing bike also.
And it looks like Bob Langin just made a little bit of work of Mike Young, just slipped into the third position. But you got Lance Schmill's looking to make some moves here.
Watch these guys go through this turn. The guys that are going wide are looking on the inside.
Oh, and that would be a super solid pass there. I don't think Hensley saw that coming, and Schmill just used about 100 extra pounds and put Hensley out of the way.
Yeah, that's that experience deal.
Whoa, more action in the first turn there. We've got guys going down everywhere. It looks like the little guy, Bob Boy Elroy, just took him out.
Stuff happens quick on this track. Lap times are pretty darn short.
Anyways, now you got Lance Schmill running out front, Mike Young in second, and Lewis has moved all the way up to the third position from back of the pack.
Yeah, well, don't forget, you can't ever count Jimmy Lewis out.
Anyways, you got first-time rider Lance Schmill out in front. You got Michael Young. It's in his second Langtown ride in second place. Lewis in third. Langin is down for the count. He's actually there was a little tangle. His bike got tangled up with Hensley's, and him and Hensley are now a lap or two down.
Yeah, we're going to see that a little bit later on in the show here.
We'll take a slow-mo look at that, but right now you got a freight train of super fast riders up in front. Look at them clearing the Snake River doubles, Gary. What do you think about that?
Well, I think those doubles are so far apart that they're in two different area codes.
That's a mighty leap on a small bike. In fact, when you're standing out in front of the house, you can look over the top and see bikes flying over the top. It looks like Mike Young's turning some pretty fast laps here. He's right on the back of Lance Schmill.
Yeah, like I said, he's starting to get the hang of this track. You know, it takes a while to get used to stuff because it's real tight, real short.
He's looking for every inside line he can find. He's not really leaving a whole lot of room for Schmill. They actually turn a smooth lap, and Lewis and Langin, who's a lap down there, oh, there's banging going on.
Look, made the pass right over the triples. Neither of them cleared them both.
Mike Young out in front, and Lance Schmill's coming back to the inside and just moves him out of the way. Lewis is in there for the inside. This is the last lap, Gary.
Keep your eye on Lewis. He's going to go completely under. No, Lewis is down.
Lance Schmill takes the win. Mike Young second. Bob Langin a lap down. Lewis still hangs on for third place. Justin Acker, not bad, fourth place.
This is like a NASCAR race. There's action right up until the last lap.
Anyway, let's take a listen to the slow motion. Here is the first lap where Bob lost a little bit of wheel down to the parking lot turn.
Watch these guys. When they're in the turn, they're always looking on the inside because they know that guy's going to try and come up the middle just like that.
It looks like Lance Schmill using all that extra weight of the girth and the Brown Brothers bike. And look at Mike Young here. He doesn't even get hit. It's almost like he's magnetically repulsed from Lance Schmill.
Yeah, you got a lot of young, fast kids here. Here's what we were talking about before.
Here's a perfect example of what not to do your first time at Langtown. Put your handlebar in Bob Langin's spokes. That's going to piss him off.
Oh, yeah, and you won't get invited back because remember, there's only one rule at Langtown. It's Bob's track. It's Bob's rules.
Anyways, that was a pretty exciting first moto there, Gary.